Hamish and Andy's band, Coolboys, and the frontman performed with Ricki-Lee, and Hamish decided it would be a good opportunity to test his vocals. Courtesy Hamish and Andy. Hamish and Andy are going out with a bang. The most successful duo in Australian radio history will hang up their headphones after today's show to focus on their TV show, True Story with Hamish and Andy, in 2018. And what a final show it promises to be. All week the boys have been touring their band, Coolboys, and the frontman, around Australia and New Zealand. Hamish plays the drums. Andy plays the keytar in their button pusher. Jack plays the guitar and offers little in terms of stage presence, traveling like true rock stars on a private jet. The group have been fronted by a different celebrity singer each night, which has so far included Jessica Mauboy, Ricki-Lee and Bret McKenzie from Flight of the Conchords. At each gig they only play one song, once, and this afternoon they'll perform Queen's We Are the Champions for the final time with Vance Joy as their frontman in front of a sellout 6,000-strong crowd at Margaret Court Arena. Hamish and Andy fully expect today's last show to be one of the most memorable from their 12 years on radio with the hit network. But in a career littered with so many unbelievable moments, what are their other standout memories? This week, landing in a rural town in New Zealand to play one song. That was one of those things that you just go, "This is incredible," Hamish told Newsa.com. "Oh, the gig that we played on Tuesday night in one of the most remote parts of New Zealand was because a guy called Reagan, who's a part of the New Zealand Young Farmers Association, decided he'd like us to play at his end-of-year function. When we got there we went. If you hadn't had emailed Reagan, we would not have blown literally tens of thousands of dollars of the company's money flying here on a private jet to play for the Young Farmers Association. And I'm so glad we did, because it was one of the greatest moments of our lives. I suppose it's the end of journeys of things that started from a tiny kernel and then blossomed into something big. Being in Perth, racing our Greyhound, Fred Bassett, with 6,000 listeners screaming and holding banners that said, "Marry me, Fred," at a Greyhound track that averaged 20 to 30 people a night. Those are the moments where you think, this is so much fun. Because a lots of this stuff starts from a whim and you don't know where it's going to go, and some of those ideas grow into big things, and that's where you do pinch yourself. Quote, as for Andy's pinch me moments, he'll never forget what happened on their farewell show back in 2010 when they previously walked away from their daily show only to return in 2015, when you two came out on stage at the end of our last trip. That was just a great surprise for us as well as everybody else. Quote, Andy told News.com. Oh, we only found out the day before and weren't allowed to tell anyone. To be able to pull it off was great fun and a producing feat by Sam Kavanagh and our other producers. But the one that trumps that is when we were broadcasting on a cruise ship for a whole week in front of 500 people, and we pulled a skill tester machine onto the stage that no one had won for the entire trip.